Imagine you have a friend and you promise to meet them every day at 10 a.m. So on day 1, you go to the meeting place and you wait. But they don't show up. Okay, it can happen. Then on day 2, the same thing happens. They are not there. So on day 3, you start wondering, are they even going to show up? Maybe I shouldn't go. And slowly you stop trusting that friend. And you don't even feel like meeting them anymore. Now it's the same thing with meeting yourself for guitar practice. And this is not about talent, time, or even motivation. This is about self-trust. If you tell yourself you're going to practice every day, but you don't, you slowly teach yourself that your word doesn't really matter and that you don't follow through on what you say. And over time, you stop trusting yourself because you're breaking a small promise that you made to yourself. But the good news is, the same way you lose that trust is the way you can build it. So, how do you build self-trust through practice? I want to share a few steps with you that I like to use myself. Most people fail because they aim way too high. And honestly, I still struggle with this a lot myself. Because in my imagination, I always have way more time, way more energy. But in reality, there's just a limited number of hours in a day. So I tell myself, okay, I'll practice 1 hour every day. But of course, life gets in the way. So the trick here is to make it so small that it's impossible to fail. So practice 10 minutes a day or even 5 minutes a day. It doesn't matter. The goal here is to just show up. Make it part of something you already do. For example, after your morning coffee or right after dinner. This way you don't have to rely on motivation. You don't have to think about where it still fits in your schedule. It just becomes automatic. Please don't judge how good your practice is, because the only goal for now is to show up. So messy practice counts, tired practice counts. You were there, and that is what builds trust. Because self-trust has nothing to do with playing well. It's about keeping your word and keeping this promise that you've made to yourself. After a few days, you will notice that something starts to shift. You will feel less resistance, you will think less and just do it. So instead of having these thoughts like, I should be practicing, or I haven't practiced for so long, it becomes, of course I'm practicing. I am a guitarist. I am somebody who practices. And you're not forcing yourself anymore. And that's the sign that it starts to become part of your identity. So if you are struggling with consistency, I want you to try something simple. For the next 7 days, meet yourself at the same time every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. Because every time you show up, you prove to yourself, I can trust myself. And this simple act of showing up builds your discipline, your self-trust, and your identity. And then you become the person who shows up for themselves.